Imagine you create a TikTok account and you've only uploaded 2 TikToks, only for that second TikTok to reach over 1.7 million views and over 300,000 likes. What I just described happened to me, and in this video I'm going to be telling you about how you can go viral on TikTok with a few simple steps. Hey guys, it's Mahel here, and today I'm going to be talking about how you can go viral on TikTok and reach over 1 million views just like I did. Before we do get into the video, make sure to follow me on my TikTok at Mahel Khan, as I do post a range of content on there, whether it be skits, informative content and more. And honestly, if you don't already follow me on TikTok, you are missing out. I've currently got nearly 8,000 followers. I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers, so help me get there, but also don't miss out on content by following me at Mahel Khan. Be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube as well and turn all post notifications on by clicking the bell below. This ensures that you do not miss out on a single video as soon as it goes live, as I will be uploading more TikTok related content if you want to see it. So also let me know in the comments below if you want to see more videos like this. Without further ado, let's get into today's topic. From the get-go, I'll be completely honest with you. TikTok is a massive gamble. You could spend hours making the best TikTok ever and it only gets 20 views. Whereas you can either spend 10 minutes on a TikTok that you feel like is rushed and it could get thousands of views or even millions of views. As I said at the start of this video, it was to my surprise that my second ever TikTok went viral and now has over 1.7 million views and over 300,000 likes. It was a massive surprise to me because at this point, I was just uploading random TikToks. I was thinking, I'm not really going to take this seriously. But at that point, when I saw that it was going viral, I decided that I would take TikTok more seriously and started to upload more. And as I started to upload more, I looked into what makes a TikTok successful and what doesn't. And I think I finally nailed it. And I'm going to be telling you about my 5 tips on how to go viral on TikTok now. My first tip is to create TikToks that will attract high audience retention. What I mean by this is, say for example, your TikTok is 15 seconds long, as the maximum length is either 15 seconds or 60 seconds. But let's say it's 15 seconds long. You want an audience retention that is very high, such as 14.5 seconds or more. Now, you might actually be wondering how you can achieve a high audience retention on TikTok. My advice to you is that you create certain types of TikToks. So tutorials are a good one, but also something with an answer at the end. So for example, this could be like a transformation where the user will be interested in seeing what you started at and what you ended with. You could show how to bake a cake, for example, as that's a step-by-step tutorial on which they'll miss out on if they don't watch the whole TikTok, and other content that is similar to that. The reason I say create something where the audience will want to watch it till the end is because obviously, like I said, audience retention is very high. And by creating a tutorial style slash I'll watch to the end to find out something video, this ensures that you get a high audience retention. As say, let's for example, say that you create a dance TikTok and you're doing a dance to Rockstar by DaBaby. Yes, it might be 15 seconds, but someone might only watch 6 seconds of it and be like, okay, I'm done with that, swipe up and onto the next one on their For You page. However, if something comes up, such as a tutorial on how to bake a coffee cake, you're not going to watch 6 seconds out of that 15 seconds and be like, yeah, I know how to bake a cake. You're going to watch till the end, and therefore, you're going to have a very high audience retention of around that 14.5 seconds that I mentioned, or the whole 15 seconds, which is ideal. With my viral TikTok, it was a tutorial on how to avoid doing your homework, where I gave a step-by-step list of things you should do to avoid doing your homework. How to get away with not doing your homework. Make a Word document like this and just save it as normal. Change it to .pdf, as this will let you not open it. And now when your teacher tries to open it, they can't because the file is corrupt. And now you have a corrupt file. So essentially, I was showing a tutorial on how to corrupt your file so that your teacher can't open it and therefore you can get away with not doing your homework. But if out of those 15 seconds, someone watched only 5 seconds of those, then they wouldn't know how to avoid doing their homework. They have to watch the 15 seconds in order to find out how to do the method. And similarly, you should create TikToks that have suspense in them. So another example could be the naked challenge, where someone is completely naked and you want to see a reaction at the end. Reactionary TikToks are great as well. It doesn't always have to be a tutorial based TikTok. It could be something like suspense, reactionary, etc. But you get the gist of what I'm saying. The example that I just mentioned is only one of the examples that I can use. Another example is on TikTok, you might have seen on your For You page, there's a TikToker that keeps coming up, on mine at least, showing secret locations in London. And he shows a step-by-step guide on how to get to a secret location in London, and right at the end he shows off the location. Obviously, when you're looking at your phone and you're looking at your TikTok, you're gonna keep looking until you find out what that secret location is, and by the time you find out, you'll have watched most of the TikTok, which means that you as a TikToker would have high audience retention. And having high audience retention is so important, as essentially it's an indicator for the TikTok algorithm to show whether a TikTok is more likely to be watched or not. And if it's more likely to be watched as identified by the algorithm, it's going to be boosted on more people's For You page. And if those people watch it as well to the end, then it'll be boosted more and more and more until you go viral. My second tip is to use hashtags, and a lot of them. With TikTok, there's no shame in using a lot of hashtags, and in fact, I suggest it. Use 8 or 9 hashtags if possible. With your hashtags, with the exception of For You, FYP, etc., all of your hashtags should be relevant to each other. What I mean by this is that, for example, you shouldn't use hashtag school as one hashtag and then the next hashtag to be hashtag fashion inspo, as the two aren't really related. The hashtags that I used in my viral video, which has 1.7 million views to date, are hashtag school, hashtag college hacks, hashtag school hacks, hashtag FYP, and hashtag For You page. With the exception of FYP and For You page, all of them are relevant, as college is obviously similar to school, school hacks is similar to school, college hacks is similar to college. So make sure all of your hashtags are relevant to each other, with the exception of FYP and For You and the likes. Note that in this instance, I only used 6 hashtags. This is because I used more of my characters on the caption, but because it was my own second TikTok on the platform, I didn't really know what I was doing. It was by chance that I went viral, to be honest. But since then, I've had success by making my captions as short as possible to ensure that I have characters left over for hashtags. So now I'm able to use 8 or 9 hashtags because my caption itself is usually only about 3 or 4 words with an emoji. My third tip is to be as active as possible on the platform. My third tip is to be as active as possible on TikTok. TikTok generally favors those users who are as active as possible rather than those who upload once in a while and sporadically. So, what do I mean by this? I'm not necessarily saying you have to upload like 5 TikToks a day. I advise that you upload daily. So you can upload once a day as long as it's every day. When I was active on the platform uploading daily, I was uploading 2 TikToks a day at 2 set times. These were 2 PM UK time and 6 PM UK time. The reason that I had a 4-hour gap was that you need to let your TikToks breathe, because I've actually tested this. If you upload one TikTok and then straight after upload another one, the first one doesn't do as well. Whereas if you leave around a 4-hour gap, it gives it enough time for the first one to be boosted a bit, get into people's For You pages, and then by the time that has completed, you're free to upload the second TikTok and let that get boosted as well by the algorithm. I advise that you use TikTok analytics to see what time works for you best. But for me personally, 2 PM and 6 PM work very well. And partially, this is because if you're uploading at 6 PM in the UK, for example, people have come home from school, people have come home from work. So they're going to be going on to TikTok and they just want to detox and de-stress. So a bit of casual entertainment on their phone. So by uploading at a time where people want to just chill, you're going to attract the most amount of viewers. But not only that, if you're uploading at 6 p.m. in the UK, in America, for example, in the West Coast, it could be 1 p.m. It could be lunchtime for American workers, and then later on in the day, they've got their whole evening as well to see your TikTok. As essentially, you're using the UK time to get up there and get the initial boost. And then if your TikTok is good enough, you could be boosted into the American TikTok algorithm. So you're benefiting from both a UK base and a US base, two of the largest bases on TikTok. My fourth tip is to use on-screen text where possible. You can use on-screen text for different parts of your TikTok to explain what is going on in that moment. And this in itself can actually help boost audience retention and audience engagement. For example, if you are baking a coffee cake in a mug on TikTok and you're showing how to do it, instead of just saying how to do it, put on-screen text on your TikTok with the steps. So for example, tip 1 could be to put some flour into a bowl. Instead of saying on your TikTok, step 1, put flour into your bowl. Make sure you also add on-screen text saying step 1, add flour into the bowl, as this makes your TikTok much easier to follow. And let's say you make your captions a bit funny, it will boost the likelihood of someone commenting, that caption had me dead at a certain time. And you want to get as many comments as possible, which I'll get into in my next tip. But like I say, on-screen captions are so important for boosting audience retention and audience engagement. You should also use your on-screen captions to encourage a call to action. So what is a call to action? You're essentially calling someone to do an action. So for example, by putting on your TikTok, make sure to follow me for more content, you are encouraging the viewer to follow you, and you want to create a snowball effect of followers, as this will help with every future TikTok, as your initial boost would be greater than, let's say, you had 0 followers. And this actually boosts the likelihood of you becoming viral on TikTok. You may have heard of the saying, the rich get richer. Similarly, the famous get more famous on TikTok. It's just how it works. It's a bit sad, but it's just how it works. So you're more likely to become viral on TikTok if you had, say, for example, 20,000 followers and 1,000 of them were viewing your TikTok within the first half an hour, than if you had 20 followers and only 3 of them were viewing it in the first half an hour. And if your TikTok goes down well with your followers, then this is a massive dub, because then TikTok algorithm will be like, this is going down with their followers well, let's see how it works with non-followers and see if they like it as well. Similarly, not only should you encourage your viewers to follow you via call to actions on-screen captions, you should encourage comments. Comments are so important, as TikTok does measure how many comments you get, as it is a sign of whether users are engaging with your video or if they're simply watching it and then swiping up. Because if they're just watching it and swiping up, you're not getting likes, you're not getting comments, TikTok will think, yeah, they're watching it, but they're not really interested in it. By getting comments and by getting likes, you are boosting your likelihood of going viral on TikTok. And on my viral TikTok with 1.7 million viewers, not only did I ask people to comment and follow, but there were a lot of comments tagging other people. So what I learned from this is that you should encourage your viewer to actually tag their friends, as obviously, let's say one person tags one person. That one person that was tagged may tag a different person, and so on. You create a snowball effect, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then, for example, instead of getting 5 comments a day, you can get 10 the next day, 20 the next day, 50 the next day, and so on, boosting your likelihood of going viral. Now, I did just briefly mention comments, and that is actually going to be my 5th and final tip. I'm going to say this now. If someone is your friend on TikTok, so this is where you basically follow each other, TikTok identifies you as friends, and if they are commenting on every single one of your TikToks, this has no effect on the algorithm, or from what I have actually experienced. Because I've had people comment on my TikToks, FYP, etc. as friends on TikTok, and it's made no difference. And similarly, I've had TikToks where I haven't gotten anyone to comment that I follow and they follow me, and those have done very well. For example, I have a TikTok that's up with about 75,000 views. None of my friends commented on that, and yeah, it got 75,000 views, and it's going to rise and rise and rise. The most important thing was getting comments from people that don't follow me. Obviously, you do want to try and convert those non-followers into followers, but in a way, it's actually better if you're getting comments from people who don't follow you, and then let's say they don't follow you, but it comes up on their FYP the next time you upload, and then they comment again. Kind of better than if they were following you and commenting on every TikTok, as TikTok identifies a random user as engaging with your content and thinks, if a random user is engaging with this person's content, you know what? I think other random users will like it. And so it'll get pushed onto other people's FYP page. And the FYP page is so important. Do not neglect this. It isn't a myth just using hashtag FYP. It actually helps so much. But like I say, with the hashtags, make sure you use other relevant hashtags as well, where I did with my viral video. And in the TikTok that I uploaded today, which was a haircut transformation, I made sure all of the hashtags were relevant to each other. So for example, I had hashtag trim, hashtag skin fade, hashtag barbers, hashtag hair transformation, etc. All within one niche, rather than, for example, hashtag sunny, hashtag Britain, hashtag like for like. By the way, don't use like for like. There are certain hashtags that will get you shadow banned. You do not want to use those hashtags. There will be a list on Google if you search up shadow banned hashtags, but try and avoid using hashtags like follow me, hashtag like for like, etc. With the hashtags as well, I'm going to refer back to my previous point. Don't always use hashtags that are very popular. So let's say all of your hashtags have about 110 billion views. That's not good. You want to use a combination of hashtags, some very popular, some quite popular, and some not so popular. So for example, one hashtag could have 100 billion views, one hashtag could have, for example, 1 billion views, another could have, for example, 400 million views, another could have 30 million views, and then another may only have 3 million views. You want to ensure that it is like this rather than all of them having at least 1 billion views. But don't bother using hashtags that have under 1 million views, as generally they probably won't get discovered through that hashtag. And also, you have limited characters on TikTok. I believe it's something like 250. So you want to make the most out of those characters. But going back to my point about comments, make sure you try and think of ways to get as many comments as possible from people who do not follow you. Like I say, you do want to convert people into followers, but if, for example, let's say I was seeing this these London secret locations TikToks on my feed, but I don't follow them, and I was commenting on every single one, yeah, I still decided that I don't want to follow them. For the creator, that would be better than if I was following them and commenting on every single TikTok. Those are my 5 tips on how to become viral on TikTok, and that is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it and if it has been helpful, then make sure to leave a like, comment below, and subscribe by clicking the bell below, as this ensures that you do not miss out on a single video. Make sure to follow me on my social media handles. That's at Mahel Khan on Instagram, Snapchat and TikTok, at Mahel X on Twitter, and at official Mahel Khan on Facebook. Those links will be in the description below as well. Comment below what videos you'd like to see from me. If this has been helpful, let me know and I will be sure to do more TikTok videos. For example, right now I do film on an iPhone X, but I have been considering uploading on my G7X Mark II. So if you want to, for example, see a difference in views from uploading on a phone compared to a proper camera, I can experiment with this and make more TikTok related content, or even YouTube growth success videos. So just let me know in the comments below. But that has been it for the video, guys and girls. Hope you did enjoy it and hope it has been informative. I've been Mahel and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.